What's going on, team? Proof here, and for this video I'm going to be showcasing a different twist on the spike deck that we've come to know and love over the last month or so. And the biggest change that you notice in the deck is that I took out the Assault Squad and I put in Wonder Boy in its place. And the reason for that is because Assault Squad outside of the combo with Skydiver doesn't do a whole lot in the context of the current Crossride / MLB meta that we're in, because 6K doesn't make great numbers when it's boosting non-Skydiver / non-grade 3 rear guards. So I wanted to try out Wonder Boy in its place to help remedy that situation. And another thing that I wanted to try was a different philosophy about Skydiver's place without the Assault Squad. And the reason, or the thinking behind it, is that you can use Skydiver as like a battering ram, so to speak, and you're going to hear me say that in the playback as well, I believe. So if your opponent doesn't have 2 intercepts in the front row, you can have your non-Skydiver side go into your opponent's intercept, and then you can have Skydiver go unboosted into your opponent's Vanguard, and then after that it tucks into the soul, and then you can call an intercept in its place. And there you kind of have the flexibility of you can either go at your opponent's Vanguard if the power lines up, or you can go into your opponent's remaining front row rear guard. So you still get great value out of your Skydiver, even though you don't have the Assault Squad piece to back it up and you can pull this chain off. Because some of the things that I've noticed over time is that I commit to the combo, and then suddenly either I don't trigger, or my opponent triggers, and now I've committed to this combo that no longer does anything. So it's kind of just sitting there doing nothing, and that doesn't feel really good. So I kind of wanted to work without the combo to see where Skydiver's place exists in the deck and kind of get better comfort with that in mind. So I hope you enjoyed the clip. This is going to be only one game for this video, and then in the next video I have a couple more games where I showcase more of the deck, and hope you enjoy those as well. So until next time, peace, be easy. And like, I'm not condemning VP farming, I get it. I'm just belly aching because it's not fun to watch for other people to watch, which makes the streaming a little bit harder. They call me the Brown Kai. I'm going second. I'll keep those. That's not terrible. I just need a grade 3. Yeah, exactly, Jax, exactly. Well, I got a grade 3. Now, what I want to do, now this is kind of important. I want to put, even though I typically when I have the Dan, I want to put Mecha Trainer over here, but putting Mecha Trainer behind Vanguard influences my opponent to ride Tejas, or Tejas, however you pronounce it, instead of striking, which makes the following Vanguard turn less scary. So if I put it here, I can bait them into playing the Tejas on Vanguard if they have it. Because in most cases, you would much rather not see striking on Vanguard. In most cases. Okay, they didn't have it. They didn't have either. So the question is, do they play Striking or Tejas, or they just don't have it in the deck at all? Some people break the VP farming etiquette. I don't think there's ever been like VP farmer etiquette. Everybody's gonna try and find ways to use the system to their advantage. I mean, I use PGs and heals when I'm farming, because when I farm I want to get the ranks in the process. I call it the VP farming meta. Grab a PG. Unfortunately, I didn't get Panther, which would have been much better into Nahalem. So maybe I'll check a trigger here. That'd be nice. No trigger. It's about speed. Like, you want it to be about speed if you're facing them, yeah. Legend farming is playing the game. It's playing the game because most other people are farming at the moment. What the? I haven't seen that card in a while. Riopia? I haven't seen Riopia in years. Months, technically, but years. Alright, I would love a top deck safe read or a draw trigger into safe read. Oh man, that's my third PG. Another draw trigger incoming. Ah, there's a Panther I needed last turn. Top decky. Not quite what I was expecting, but it's what I got. All right, so I could ride. I hate this dilemma. I could ride Skydiver and then use Jugs and Dan in the same turn, or I can flip flop it. I hate this dilemma, but I need the heal right now. Give this up for this. This goes here. This goes here. Call out Panther. Panther exists over here. Actually, it would have been better to put Jugs over here and Bracky here, because I could have went Jugs, Vanguard, Panther, Panther, Bracky, like that. That would have been much better. Ah well, I can still do it. It'll just be not as clean and efficient of my resources. Get some use out of Dan before he gets bodied. I could call Devil Summoner and hope for the roll, but that seems like a bad idea. Okay. Ooh, nice. Alright. So Bracky can hit unboosted. Or I'm sorry, Bracky can hit with skill unboosted into Archdragon. So I can get power here and guarantee the hit, or I can get power Bracky and guarantee the hit here, but then if he triggers, then this can't hit anymore. But I keep both my intercepts. And it will bait an Overlord skill. So I'll do it this way. Never mind, I didn't even have to worry about it. I didn't have to worry about it. My boy Jugs came through in the end. Alright, that's the second dote down. That's good for us. That's another PG down. We've seen 2 PGs? Yeah. Alright. So that's the third dote. So if they do have the last one, that's just don't have to worry about one usage of it. And it looks like Dan's gonna survive through the turn. Oh, they do have the last one. Typically they only ever do this if they have the dote in hand. Typically. Yep, they got it. Alright, last dope. Hopefully they just draw 2 heals raw. That'd be fantastic. Hopefully we hit we could use a draw trigger. That'd be most ideal. Because the draw trigger means we'll have more chances to have a front row that can do something. How's the games going? This is only the second game so far. Nice. Nice. Not what we wanted, really. Alright, how do we want to do this? My hand's kind of awkward just because it's kind of stacked. This here hits 18, no problem. But unfortunately, Double Summoner can't hit raw into here. And even then, even with Skydiver, I don't have a good call to use here with my hand being the way it is. I could call Devil Summoner here and see if I pull something here. And then I can go Devil Summoner here, Vanguard here, give up the Skydiver, call another Interceptor, and just continually bait the other Overlord call, which we've only seen one of. Nope, we've seen 3 of them. So there's a lesser chance that they have the last Overlord in hand just to burn down my front row. That's not terrible. Okay, I'll take that. And given the state of our damage, my heals are live. So that just gives me a chance to hit a Jugs. Do I have any more Panthers? I do. And I don't want Bracky. Because this, if I hit the Wonder Boy off the Devil Summoner, calling Panther here would have been a no-brainer. Because that would have been 18 lined up perfectly. But now Bracky lines up into it if I want to try and push for the PG. Yeah, I'll do that. Double trigger means I don't have to use Bracky's skill. Yeah, that was the worst trigger to see right there. That was the worst one to see there. Doing this keeps my option of a heal open should things go awry. If I push the 5 here, then there's a chance I could lose if I don't see a trigger here. At least this keeps the option of a... Oh, they do have Tejas. Interesting. They just didn't see it on time. Well, you could argue pushing the 5 would have made their heals not as live either. Scooch. If I heal here, then I can use Dan next turn. What's up, Dwayne? Wife is good. The baby is good. They're just chilling downstairs where it's cooler. worst outcome. Not a bad outcome. Alright, so now no more draw triggers. So wait, we've seen all the draw triggers. So that means they don't have an overlord remaining. Confirmed. I think that's my third safe read as well. So I have one left lurking about. So at most they can have 2 PGs in hand. Yeah. Skip right. Call. This goes here. This goes here. Unfortunately, I don't have the means to attack more than 3 times. Also, two of my 6 cards that I haven't seen are heals. So what's that? 2 out of 6, a 1/3 chance of seeing a heal trigger on 6 damage. I like those odds in case things go sideways. So I have a safe read left and two heals. That's not surprising, actually, given the odds. Do this here. Do that there. That. GG's, fatty. Wow. Stacked up. The Gabe Standard. Thanks for the follow. Welcome to the team.